Karahui anu tātou I tēnei pō. Ko hau tēnei, Quebec. E whakapāho ana mai I tamaki makaurau ki Aotearoa, New Zealand. Ko tēnei tōku hōtaka, E rua rau, rema tikau mā ono. Kia Carol.
Kia ora. Oh, can you hear me?
Aye.
Oh, good. Good. Flimin' hell, last night was a hassle with my connections.
Ah.
What was the weather like up there today?
Don't know.
Oh, you live in Auckland.
Yes, but didn't look out the window today.
Oh. It was crappy weather here today, but I went over to Cambridge.
Ah, okay.
Went over to see Wiki and see how she was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'm ready when you are.
Kapai. Away we go. I just met you. Okay. Hanga kōrero mo tēnei pō. Ki te au e tahi kōrero ina pō mō ngā whis. Mō te pūtia utu. Kara mohi o I te rā wā, ko te pūtia utu. Kranake atu, ki runga. Ko te pūtia utu I nānei, ko te 25 tāra. E nānei, mō te US. Nā, mena kei te mahi koe, I roto I te kapa o Aotearoa, whātekau te utu, I nānei, ia marama mō te rima marama pēr, kamuti, kārea mohia, kārea tino mohia. Engari ko tērā te utu, E nānei mō ia marama. Mena kei te noho koe ki Aotearoa, he whātekau tāra. Now, that'll throw something in the fireworks, I'm sure. Because I read it last night and I wasn't sure if what I read was right. And I had to go back to it today. And I saw, yes, $25 US being the new 8 grain fee. Because the 8 grain has gone up in value. So in US dollars it's $25 now, which means in Kiwi dollars it is pretty much close to $40. Yeah, that is a mighty leap. After we pay, something like $15, now we're paying $20 a month. So, what do you get for your $20 a month? Your $20 US a month. Well, I know you get 2 admin fees, admin credits, and on starting it today, I thought, yes, okay, sounds reasonable, because those 2 credits that you get per person who signs up at the new rate, you get 2 credits that you can spend on 2 people. Okay, so you bring in 2 people after you do your renewal. And those new people, you should be paying your admin credits too. So the two new people you bring in don't pay anything because you've given them your credits, which I thought was reasonable because if you brought in two people, they'd be paying $40 each, right? New Zealand. So by admin giving you those two credits, you're saving that $40 per person. So it's kind of like, what do you call it? Bit of an Indian giver. This is what I call it, being a bit like an Indian giver. You take, you give it back to somebody else. And I thought it wasn't too bad after all. Now, on top of that, many people, who have been in this program for long enough, over the last, probably since April this year, April this year, 2019, when they started the Bitcoin bounty. Now, every time you signed up a person or somebody renewed their fee, and if you were the sponsor, you were getting paid the $10 Bitcoin bounty. Now, that bounty is sitting in the back of your back office, and you can't access it until you pay your fee, and then you have to register with your Bitcoin wallet. You then have to put your Bitcoin wallet into your registration. Once that happens, then your whole bounty sheet opens up. And in there you will find all the people, if you've got people underneath you, all those people who have renewed their fees, you will see the bounty that have been paid out for each and every one of them in the back office. Now, some people probably don't know anything about it and haven't bothered to look in there. And I know one such person. I know one such person. I myself, I haven't even looked in there. But I know others that haven't looked in there either. And I can't look in there because they need to register their Bitcoin wallet in the Kringle Cash back office so they can view it when they've done that. So, there's a whole lot of these coins lying around in your back office if you've had downline. Because every time they renew, you get $10 Bitcoin. And it's put into that account, that Bitcoin bounty account. And you can't access it until you've paid your fee and you've gone in and registered with your Bitcoin wallet. How hard is that? It's not even hard. And I know people who have registered, put their wallet into the back office, didn't even look further than that. So, a lot of people need to go in there and spend some time in their back offices and make sure that they read not just this side of the back office, they need to go to that side because that's where it all is, on the right-hand side, in all the columns on the right-hand side. Some won't be able to get in because they don't have active downline, but most people should be able to. So, that's something I found out today when I was, because today was an all TBC day for me. And so I just went in and cleared up a whole lot of things. And that's what I found. That's what I found out. That some people must have some bounty in the back office. So that is my next trip back into TBC to check out all these people that I know that have been active in the last 6 months. Go through with them into their back offices and looking for these Bitcoin bounty and anything else that's in there, because there's admin credits as well. And, surprisingly, I went into one account today and I looked at the credits, admin credits. I clicked in there. Wow, the person has got credits because they renewed their wallet. And the person also had some names in there. All they had to do was click against the name they wanted to go through as their two downline. End of story. See, that's even easy. So, Wiki, we need to work on your two. Okay? We need to work on your two because you've got two people already that you could use those admin credits for. Right? Same with you, Carol. You could do the same too. It's that easy. And we can only use them on people, either people we've bought them before, but they've never ever paid a registration. And what TBC admin does, they line them up if you've got people that signed up but didn't pay any admin fee along the way. So their names will appear up again, and you have the choice of whether you want to spend one of your credits on that person to sign them in. So it was quite interesting to be able to go through that and look and see all that unfolded today, because I was looking for something else and I came across these and I thought, wow, look at all this. And I thought to myself, they give you options as well with your credits and your bounty. You can either cash out your bounty or use it to pay your fees, your monthly fees, or something else. Use it as credit for people you want to bring in. So there you go, food for thought. So that's something that we need to work on. Ka pai. I'm glad we didn't have our korero the other day, Carol, because all this has come up. So it makes it more interesting now to work through all these things. So let's go. I want to share. Oh, where am I? Sharing it the wrong end. I want to share the blog that copy that I've got here. Here. Why did the admin fee go up from $22 to $25? Now, I saw this today and I thought, so it is $25, not $22 like it used to be. So we look here, it's only a little shoppy. We base the value of TBC on the living men and living women that have joined us in agreement. See the public notice. We no longer measure that value in euros like we used to before. We used to be able to change the currency, not anymore. They call it a dying fiat currency. And have grounded ourselves in the everlasting value of gold. We measure the value of TBC in grains of gold today. So, gold, the value of gold is going up. That is why it has gone up to $25. Likewise, we collect the admin fee in grains of gold. We collect 8 grains a month from our faithful members. Both the value of gold compared to the euro and the increase in speed of TBC community growth have spiked the current price of TBC, as you can see by the chart above. If you ever wonder what the value of a grain of gold is, you can use this calculator. So, I really go into this calculator, but Key does, because he knows how to fiddle around with it. You know, I was thinking it was so easy. So if we put, is this what we do, Key? Put 8 in there?
8 in grain, yeah, and there's the...
And then it brings up the total there, look. $24,997. That's what we pay in US dollars for our fees today. Tomorrow, it could drop. And then again, it could go up. So it's a bit like Bitcoin, goes up and down. And we always have to calculate it when we go to pay our fees. We need to calculate it first. So when you put that amount up in the dollars, it comes out at about $39.06 New Zealand. Because that's the going rate today. Okay, so you can find this calculator in your back office as well. So, does that answer your, your thinking about how come we're paying almost $40 now? Does that answer for you? I think it does, because there's no other way of other way of calculating but going through that calculator, the gold grain calculator. Okay, let's go here. If Jesus can do it, then admin can do it too. Matthew 25:14-30, King James's version. For the kingdom of heaven is a man travelling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained another tomb. But he that had received one went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things, and enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. For unto every one that has shall be given, and he shall have abundance, but from him that has not shall be taken away even that which he has. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Right. So, there is no such thing as a helpless billionaire. So if Jesus can do it, so can I as the admin. If you didn't know, talent was a form of money in the time of Jesus. When members of TBC misbehave in any way, I am responsible to restore what is just. I am aware of everything going on within the TBC community. I am patient, kind, and loving. But I am also strong, and I am wise. When it comes to weighing and measuring, you don't be found wanting. Otherwise, you are like the wicked, slothful, and unprofitable servant in the story spoken out of the mouth of Jesus within the TBC community. Because such are outcasts, and there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Live up to the title billionaire. Have some respect for that title and honour it by meeting all of the requirements. In October, your replacements will be falling in line to take your title by meeting these requirements. Look at the TBC community growth happening even now as I write this article, and wake up. We welcome all of the current TBC billionaires to go ahead and step down to being just a TBC millionaire. These requirements only apply to the TBC billionaires, not all of the TBC millionaires yet. It will be much longer before some of the TBC millionaires will be required to also meet these standards. To whom much is given, much is expected. Learn from the story above. Joy, authority, and abundance awaits all those that are good and faithful servants. Our mission is to serve. Embrace that. We do so with love and respect. This is the correct pathway to end global poverty. Oh, you thought that you own TBC coins. Not even the coins you purchased are owned by you. From its creation, the TBC coins have always been a stewardship. That means you must be responsible with them. Embrace responsibility. Some of you put far too much value on just the passage of time. If time passes and nobody does anything, then where's the value in that? Wake up. And you know, that's something I don't even think a person would go to, is reading a scripture. But it kind of makes sense what he's trying to say and explain to those who still don't think they scam and do whatever in TBC. Those who discount coins. All those sorts of people. So, you know, it's only fair to say that yes, what admin is trying to do, there must be something else as well in the bucket. Because, you know, we have known admin for so long, and we have known admin to turn the tides at different times throughout the journey. But all the times that they have changed things, they have changed for the good of everyone. And, you know, just looking at the step they are going to take, yes, it will get rid of those sort of people. And those are the people we don't want in TBC, unless they mend their ways and start to do what everyone else does. No questions? I mean, any questions? Do you have questions regarding that? No? Yes, you're right, Carol. No question from Carol, but it's interesting. It is. It really is interesting. And as I went through everything today, you know, I was thinking to myself, things were becoming a lot clearer, looking ahead and looking at what was available and how to work things out. It's kind of a big help. Okay? Okay. So we will catch up during the day and go through everything. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, look at this. Listen to our character. Especially his referencing the Bible and Matthew. My Bible is actually open on that on that chapter. Wow, well done. So there must be a little bit more to it, eh, Carol? Yep. Okay, well, my time is up. And Carol says she's going to be reading through it. That's cool. So you can let us know what your thoughts are. Play? Okay, so I'll be in touch with all of you later on. But in the meantime, that's the kōrero for tonight from Aotearoa, New Zealand. And we'll catch up again.
Awesome, guys.
And at the same time, same place. And everyone, please keep warm. Oh, as they say, we say cool or keep cool, which means keep warm.
Yeah.
So, noho ra koutou, I tēnei wā, and yeah, peace to you all, and we'll meet again.
Before you go, Bex,
Yeah.
how long after